Hello guys, and welcome to a beautiful Bakersfield evening. As you can see, we have a beautiful blue sky with some beautiful poofy white clouds, a light breeze, as you can see by the flags over there, our beautiful American flag and California Republic flag. Did you guys know that the original California flag, the very first one ever in the history of the world, the bear actually looked like a pig? Tomorrow it's actually Mother's Day, so I'm guessing that's why people are washing their cars and stuff. Probably gonna take their moms or wives out to dinner tomorrow. So that's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm out to buy my mom a card and a gift. So we'll see what I can find. Damn, could I park any further, right? My handy dandy little spot here. Five on five like always. Can I get 5 on 5? Thank you. Oh look, talking about gifts. There's some gifts over there. Should go check them out. They had very few things there. Not a lot actually. Maybe like 15 things at most, and I don't know, they were kind of pricey. The one that I liked was nice. It wasn't too pricey, so maybe I'll go back for that one. But I'm not really sure how I would carry that one on the motorcycle. Because I was thinking, because we're all gonna pitch in, my siblings, my brother and my sister. We were gonna pitch in and buy her something like some flowers and a card. You know, that way we could all write on the card. Oh shoot, there's one right there and I didn't see it. They have a lot right there. There's one over there. That's the one I was gonna head to right now. So I hope you guys are gonna do something for your moms. We're not really gonna take her out to eat. At least I don't think so, because my sister's actually gonna be spending the weekend with her dad, I think, and the only ones that are gonna be there is me and my brother and I. So look, that guy was very impatient. Beep beep, beep beep. I can put him in here. I got all the flowers, so hopefully they don't get too squashed or fly off back there. I was thinking to put them in there, but I don't know. I felt like if I steered too hectically, it would have squashed the poor flowers. What are you looking at? I gotta go get her a card now. Go right here to the Walgreens. They have cheap cards. Well, as in inexpensive, not as in quality wise. But that's the thing about moms, you know. Any small gift or gesture they would appreciate, you know. It's the thought that counts, right? We didn't get her like a bear or anything like that, because quite honestly we've given her a lot of bears for Valentine's Day and stuff like that, and other Mother's Days, so they're like just some flowers on the card this year. I mean, she usually appreciates any gesture that we make. I remember one year for her birthday, we took her to Olive Garden. Holy Jesus, man, I swear, I spent more on alcohol that day than I did on actual food. And you know that Olive Garden food isn't the cheapest, but, and I'm not saying my mom's an alcoholic, but damn, she was sure enjoying those apple margaritas, which is good. She doesn't go out drinking. Oh, look at that little scooter. So this is the card I got my mom. It's in Spanish, but it basically says, "Thanks for the beauty of your spirit, Mom. Thanks to you, I have never lost faith. And thank you for the strength and determination. And thank you for like your presence and stuff like that. Thank you, and like thanks to you, I have never felt like I have been missing out in love." It's a nice little card, see? Oh, look at me. About to take off with the lock still on my bike. Like a dumbass. Alright, you guys, let me give you a word of advice. Don't ever get into an argument with your mom the day before Mother's Day. Even if she's completely wrong. Like, I don't care if she's telling you that the sun revolves around the earth and shit. You take that shit and you stuff it up your ass and you don't say a single word about it. Don't ever argue with your mom the day before Mother's Day. It's the worst feeling in the world. And let me tell you how this whole thing started. Today in the morning, we were going to work, right? So we were going to work and we give a ride. We carpool with 2 other co-workers. So we give them a ride every morning and every afternoon we bring them back, obviously. Damn, sassy lady. And we go and pick them up this morning. And I don't know what it got into my mom. Like, I don't know if she just woke up in the wrong side of the bed or what. So she stops. And they're not outside yet. They usually come out really quick, less than a minute or so, you know, 30 seconds at the most. And she stopped, didn't even stop for 15 seconds. She stopped and then kept going on the edge. And she was looking backwards the whole time to see if they would come out or not. And I'm like, Mom, stop. And I'm telling her to stop. She just looks at me and dogs me. And I'm like, Mom, stop, let them come out. They're coming outside right now. And she ran over a garbage disposal. Or not disposal, one of those garbage bins, the green ones that was out in the curb. She ran it over, and then she still like has the nerve to look over at me and yell. Yeah, she knocked over the bin, and right as one of my coworkers, or one of our coworkers, I should say, came outside, and he's just staring at us like, what the heck? And my mom just takes off, and I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? Stop, they're outside already, and you ran over that bin. And she's like, well, they weren't ready, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to be waiting for them. And she didn't even wait for them. She, like I said, she stopped and it kept going. She didn't even stop for 15 seconds. She just stopped and then creep all along the curb until she ran over the green bin of trash for the gardening. And she took off. And I'm like, what the heck? And on the way there, she did not say a single word after telling me that she didn't need to be waiting and it's their fault for not being ready and stuff. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And she was like, stop yelling at me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to tell you? Like, she wasn't behaving like she should be for her age. Like, she should be mature. But no, not today, not this morning. I guess she just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So it was already a pretty tense day with my mom. And then, so I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna go eat, shower, and then just go out for a ride and stuff. And I'm like, look, I called my sister, or texted my sister and told them about, you know, getting my mom a card and stuff. But she's like, sure, okay. And then my brother too, and he's like, sure. So I go out, I buy the stuff, and I go and drop it off. You know, I hid the flowers in my closet and the card under my laptop so my sister can find it and just go and sign it, you know. Write something and sign it. We're all gonna write something and sign on it, you know. And as I'm leaving, my brother started telling me this thing about how he found these wrenches so he could turn off the gas in case, you know, there's an earthquake, you know, and there's like a big earthquake, and so that way he could turn off the gas. And I'm like, oh, all right, just make sure you don't play with it too much. Don't turn it, because that measures like how much gas we're using and stuff like that, so we could end up with a big bill. And he just snaps and he starts telling me like, oh my God, why doesn't anybody listen to what I'm saying? I know what it does, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, what the heck? But I snapped too. I told him, I know, I'm just telling you what it does. And we were like arguing all the way to the kitchen. And then my mom's like, I'm like, okay, whatever, just whatever. I went to my room to go get ready to just go out riding a little bit. And my mom has the nerve to say, oh, see, I told you he's been mad at me all day, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me with this right now? Like, are you serious? And I'm like, what the heck, you know? And I go, and I just couldn't let it go. I went back into the kitchen, and I started telling my brother, like, are you kidding me? I'm just telling you what it does. Doesn't mean you have to start complaining and bitching to my mom about it. And then my mom was like, it's you. I don't know what's your problem. You've been yelling at me all day and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and I told her, are you serious right now? Why did I even yell at you in the first place? Tell me. Huh? And she's like, whoa. And she basically told me what she told me in the morning. Like, well, they weren't ready, and they should have been ready, and they should have known better, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and we argued there. My sister gets there, and she just stood there at the door like, what the hell is going on here, you know? And I'm like, are you kidding me with this right now? Like, I can't even. So I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to argue with you guys. But basically, I argued with my mom twice in one day. In the day of all, today of all days, you know? Had to be Mother's Day. I mean, the day right before Mother's Day. So, that pissed me off. Why did I even come here? I was so busy telling you guys the story, I ended up driving to the DMV. I don't even know why. Hey, look, I ran up against cat over there. I guess I could show you guys the skills course test. It's easy, guys. The first part is basically identifying where all your controls are: your kickstand, your throttle, your brake, your clutch, your brake, your kill switch. But they don't call it the kill switch, guys. They call this the something. They don't call it kill switch though. What do they call it? I forgot what they call it. You'll know it though. And your high beams, low beams, this stuff, your horn, all that stuff, you know. And just basically identifying where they are. The second part is these little dots on the middle. They'll have cones, and you have to weave in and out. And then at the circle at the end, you make 2 circles, come back out, and weave back in and out. You know, without knocking the cones over, and they call that a serpentine, right? Then they'll have you on one of these lines. Go all the way to the circle, make 2 circles all the way back, and your front wheel cannot go outside those 2 lines. They could touch the lines, but they can't go outside. And when you're inside this little course thing here, your foot cannot go down, and you can't stall, or else it's game over. And then the third part, it depends on your instructor. I know that basically they're supposed to have you drive and then go shift up twice and then shift down twice and come to a controlled stop to make sure you know how to do that. But some people, like my friend, all she had to do was basically park, and that was it. What I had to do is actually I had to shift up and then shift down and come to a controlled stop. So it depends on the instructor, I guess. But yeah, it's easy. I'll show you guys right now. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. For those of you that don't want to do the MSF course and are wondering, you know, what it takes to do this, it's actually really easy. So I'll show you. Just basically here. It's easy, guys. Here, and then here, and then you get to this circle, and you go here. And I don't use your throttle. Trust me. Use the friction zone in your clutch. It's better that way. And see, just go inside. Also, hold on to the side of your tanks. And that's where you want to support most of your weight, not the handlebars. And back out. See? That was easy. And then the second part of that section, I'll show you guys right now. You come in here, and have you see inside these 2 lines without going outside, obviously, your front wheel. And then you get to the circle. And you want to look through your turn. Look where you want to go, not where you're going. Trust me, because your shoulders will follow your head. See? And then you come back through the other set of lines. Oh god, damn it! I'm right on the line. I panicked, but it's easy. See? Less than 5 minutes, literally. Those of you that have some experience with bikes and want to try just taking the DMV skills course test without the MSF course, trust me, it's easy. That's gonna be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed my rant today, it was more like a rant than a motovlog because of my mom's situation. Oh, it's too dark to be wearing the sun visor. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's MotoVlog, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace, homies! Peace! Boom, 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 banana, boom, 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 banana, boom, 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 banana, boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna eat shit one day. I just hit 950 miles. Alright, giggity, 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 gotta go. You guys want to know a little secret? I have no idea where I am. I really hope this is an exit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm weird. My eye itches! Ah! Fuck! Ah! 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 I'm dying.